Okay, so I've been having problems with my truck, right? And I don't know what it is. The mechanic said that he replaced the coil in it, but it's starting to miss so bad. I mean, like, little short drives is fine, but I can't drive it reliably. So I'm going to try changing that coil out for a new one and see if that helps. I've replaced the distributor cap and rotor, and the plugs look fine. But what it's doing is in a low RPM lugging kind of situation, like say you're doing about 40 miles an hour and it pops into overdrive, and I try to give it some gas, it's like spitting and sputtering and backfiring. At any rate, so I'm gonna try and change that out and see if that changes anything. Okay, so I pulled the old one out of there, or the one the mechanic put in there, and it looks like the holder is kind of permanently attached to this, well, to the holder. He said he changed it out with one that wasn't even for this truck, so I'm going to try grinding off these little heads here, and it came with some new bolts, and hopefully that's the way you're supposed to do it. Okay, so I ground down those heads. Hopefully I can just punch these out now. So I ended up grinding those to get the coil out of there. Didn't want to come out, but here's the little holder, which I still suspect is not for my car, but who knows. Okay, I got the new one mounted in there, no problem. You must have to do that to change it, because why would they send the proper bolts and stuff? So at any rate, comment if you've done this before and I'm doing it wrong. Okay, it's back in there. Yeah, one of the tabs was broken for those wires. I assume it's one of those things that only goes on one way, I hope. Well, let's crank it up, see if it does anything. Whoa, fired up good. That seemed to fire up way easier than it has in the past. But now I have to drive it to see if it's still doing the problem.